Hello and welcome to the Vassalia Romaean channel. My name is Michael and today we continue our Frankish campaign in Europa Universalis 4. This is the amazing Ante Bellum modification, and in the previous episode we triumphed over the Andalusian Caliphate, over the Umayyads. We released the kingdom of Galicia from them. We returned the three cores of Navarro, Rioja and Burgos to our vassal of Navarra, as well as we reconquered provinces of Urgel and Tarragona for ourselves. Unfortunately, we weren't able to release Aragon together with all of that stuff because it was over the percentage of the war score. It was more than 100% to do that, but well, we did what we did. And as I promised you in the previous episode, the thing that we are going to do in this one, we are going to declare war on Croatia, and we shall return the cores of our vassal Carniola. Also, look at that, Carniola has permanent claims on Styria, which is pretty interesting. We might kind of try to declare war on Styria using those claims. We shall see. So our forces returned to the home provinces of Paris and Barcelona, and we shall give them some time to recuperate. While they are doing so, we shall core... Wait, Castile again? They released Castile for some reason. Why are they doing that all the time? No idea. Let's actually click this button and maybe some sort of event will appear. Well, not really. I don't know why. Anyway, what we should do, we shall wait until our war exhaustion goes down. When it does, we shall core the provinces of Tarragona and Urgel. And another thing, we shall check if the Catalan culture is accepted, and it is. I just don't remember if I did that before. And let's repay this loan so that we didn't have any, or I wouldn't have any. Lothar IV has fallen ill and cannot handle all aspects of ruling Francia for the time being. How shall we handle this? Let's give more power to the provinces. Monthly autonomy change plus 0.05. I'm okay with that. And there's the imperial ideas in which we can invest right now. That would give us one free diplomatic policy, which is great, and also will give us improved relationships plus, or rather improved relations plus 35%, which is very strong. As well as it will give us innovativeness and the Frankish idea of reform the Salic law. Salic law provides written codification of both civil law, such as the statutes governing inheritance, and criminal law, such as the punishment for murder. We must reform it to ensure that it is up to date with our rapidly changing society. Stability cost modifier minus 15%. That's pretty strong too. Now these are army at zero maintenance because this army in Barcelona is just not regaining its strength for some reason. And the other thing we did, we built some more ships for our fleet in Bordeaux. It's still actually pretty small, unfortunately, compared to, say, Andalusia, but it will do for now. Another thing we can check is who they are allied. They are allied with Susan Jared and no one else. And we could have tried to attack one of their allies and piece them out, like with some sort of white piece, and that way we would reset the peace timer to like some very short amount of time, and we could have attacked them yet again. Why not? Fortification expert, let's go for this, and I wouldn't give you it to Parma. Why should I? Now our armies are finally back to their full strength, which is great. What we should do, we should check our war exhaustion is going down, which I'm completely okay with. And now we can invest in the administrative technology, but we shouldn't because we are 5 years ahead of time. And there's one of the most famous and respected Masons has approached Lothair IV this morning, stating his concerns about the state of monument in Paris. My dear Emperor, it breaks my heart to see such a beautiful structure carelessly abandoned, left to face alone the dangers of time and weather. I beg of you, please allow me to help restore it. Dude, I just don't have this kind of money. I'm okay with the unrest. Two of a kind. Oh yeah, yet another Empress consort that is brave, stunning and beautiful and so on. But I'm okay with that. I would happily get these free military points. So our relationships with Gascony are improving. We shall check if the next subject modifier is gone. It's not. It's not gone, unfortunately. It will be gone in 4 years only. Foreign quarter of frames, relationships with Geneva and thriving merchant community. I'm okay with that. Now let's take a look at the war exhaustion yet again. Okay, soon it will be back to 0, but before that let's actually invest our admin points into something. So where we can and where we should invest them. We can invest them in Normandy. So let's encourage development in Normandy and let's invest them so that every province would have 5 administrative points. Good enough for me. Now the war exhaustion will be completely gone in a year or so, and then we will be able to core these provinces for cheap. And also what I think we should do, we should build a fort in Barcelona. If we have money. We do have some money. So there's also some sort of war going on inside the empire, which is never a good thing for us, but we shall see. And unfortunately the imperial authority is just not growing as fast as it was in the previous times due to the whole heretic princess situation. And also the electors are not as willing to vote for us as they were in the past. We shall do something about it. For example, we shall send a diplomat to Swabia. Are they allied? No, they are not my ally. But we shall improve our relationships with them. It can be improved like by a lot actually. So that they would vote for us. So there's wave of obscurantism. Okay, we have enough prestige to lose a couple, that's not a problem. And clergy minister, and we just get it back from this event. That's funny. And let's also improve relationships with Brabant. Also, Brabant, would you like to be my vassal? Oh no, they are unelected, they wouldn't be a vassal. How stupid of me to even think about that. So in 4 months we will be able to core these provinces for cheap. I mean, I know we can core them already, but it's just, for me it's a matter of some sort of perfectionism or something. I just like to core provinces only when this number is at 0. Lawful territory. Well, Lombardy, that's a bit too much for you. Don't you think so? Baden, Zurich, and some other provinces. I'm okay about Durlach, but Zurich you will return. Yes. Now the question is, what can we do the same thing with Lombardy? They wouldn't do that. That's not good. And the sweating sickness spreading through Paris. Can lose diplomatic mana, stability, which is basically admin mana, or we can spend money to do that. That's not cool. But let's wait a month so that we get 16 gold, and that way we will be able to spend the money for that. Yeah. Never a good thing, but it's better to spend money rather than mana. Oh, Lombardy, Lombardy. I would really like to get your throne. Which means that we should wait for this woman to die and claim their throne and attack them right away. Oh wait, we won't be able to because the Regency Council would still mean that they have an heir. Damn it. Why it's ever that difficult? Next. So we can still invest in the admin technology, but we wouldn't still. Instead, let's invest in some other provinces, I guess. Say in... Wait, this is the way to look at it. Yeah, let's say in Brittany. Encourage development. As far as I remember, the Breton culture was accepted, yes. So no problem with that. Yeah, that would improve our situation in terms of finances quite significantly, I hope. Wait. It actually made it worse for some reason. No idea why. Okay, now it is back at 16% due to war reps for some reason. Anyway, the provinces now can be cored. Yes, great. Let's now get our treasury to 300, and after that we'll send our army to deal with the Croatians. I wouldn't attack the Lombardy right now, but I will attack them eventually when we get an opportunity to take their throne. Let's go to speed 5, I think. Saxony is currently dealing with the Obodrites yet again. So our ruler is not only tolerant, but he's also secretive right now. That's interesting. So, are they now voting for me? Yeah, they are, which is great. Another thing that we can do, we shall start probably annexing Gascony. We shall wait until the negative modifier disappears completely. So we are at 300 gold now. Bible translated. A priest in Bruges has translated the Bible into our language and started to distribute copies of it to nearby villages throughout Bruges or Bourges. No idea how to pronounce that properly. And we shall not accept that is heresy, and we shall burn the priest and his books. Boom. Now let's put the army maintenance back to full strength and wait a couple of months for our armies to get to their full morale, and then we shall declare war on the Brabant. Yes, we can recall the diplomat. Also, let's take a look at our coalition status. Well, it's completely okay. No coalition here whatsoever. So our armies are ready, and now it's time to go to war, and they are led to Lucca. I'm okay with that. Don't care much about Lucca. So we shall go for reconquest, of course. Which province is the thickest? It's Trst. We confirm that, and so the war began. Now let's send this army there. I think one army shall be enough. Our vassals will do the rest. Let's take a look at the... Okay, the focuses are absent. So now there are new age of reformation, new mercenary companies, as well as we can pass Blasphemy Act, which will give us missionary strength. God damn it. Let's go for this. Yes, now we are going to war. I don't like this song. We can send this army to deal with these guys in the Alps. I hope that will be a stack wipe. And it was +9. Whoa, that's tough actually. They already took this province. Really? Ah, no, it's Croatian now actually. Which is weird. So truce with Carniola is over. This province we shall give back to Carniola, of course. And we also court the provinces in Spain, which is also great. And the northern imperial cities of Hanseatic League keep adding new provinces to the empire while conquering the heathen lands around them. I thought they are traders and merchants and not warriors, but it seems they are doing a pretty good job with that. Oh, stop running like this. I hate when AI doing this. It's so infuriating when they're just starting to run through the whole map from my forces. It's like, stop this crap, man. Just stop it, please. Oh, Lombardy, now you're just doing a bit too much in terms of conquering. I guess I would have to put a stop on it. I'm okay with your expansion inside Italy, but no that's outside it. So Lucca is taken. We can say pillage their capital. We can take reps and this stuff. Give me your money and I know your treaties with, say, Florence and Verona. Great. Well, it seems we would have to go to war with the Lombardians at some point because they are just using their position as our friend a bit too much. Land attrition minus 10%, that's great. Will you ever stop running, please? We shall be able to intercept them in Como. Great. And Galicia is willing to share the knowledge of colonialism with us, and I'm completely okay with that. Finally, we destroyed at least one of their armies. But there's another small stack of 2000. No less annoying than the previous one. Okay, now we should actually invest in the technology. And we get another idea group, and it should be administrative one. I think we shall go for religious ideas. They are always pretty good. Also, we can go for the convenience conventicle. What is this thing? Discourage nonconformists by forbidding any form of religious assembly of more than 5 people other than those approved by the established church. I'm okay with that, but not the declaration of indulgence. Oh wait, actually, considering that our emperor is actually tolerant, we should take it. I wouldn't, but since we are tolerant emperor, we shall. I mean, we are not okay with them doing it, but we are okay if they accept the error of their ways. We are forgiving. Let's put it that way. We are forgiving. Now our vassals are besieging Zagreb, and they are doing a great job with it. So, Roussillon to Aquitania. No, it's ours and will always be ours. And now we can start an... Ah, no, we can't. Can we? No, because we are at war, of course. I mean, my armies are just so big, they are suffering attrition constantly. Okay, that would be better, to split them a bit. So we can get 20 papal influence or 1 stability, but lose 0.20 reform desire. I go for it. I mean, Reformation already happened anyway. Now the main thing is the siege of Zagreb, which shall be over. Yes, it's over already. And now we basically can piece them out anyway. So we shall return all of the cores of these guys to my boy. But we can't unfortunately vassalize Croatia, even though I would like to. I mean, you know I like vassals. I wouldn't want to punish them too much, so I will just pillage their capital and I'll take all of their money, I'll get reps, and I'll make them annul treaties with, say, Lucca and Ferrara. That's a good piece. So yeah, I will do. Let's go back home to Foix. Oh, we can't, apparently. Because we don't have any military access from here back to our home, but, well. Also, look at this Serbia, it's actually pretty thick. They took almost whole of Bosnia, Dubrovnik, even Sirmium. And they're currently eating Magyars together with the Pannonians, which is pretty interesting. Okay. And also, look at this. These guys are eating Denmark and adding provinces together with Novgorod. Novgorod, you're crazy. Look at this, they're just going all the way to Stockholm. It's very interesting. Damn. But now what we can do, we shall annex Gascony. There's no more the negative modifier. And let's actually take a look at our missions from our states. Maybe there will be a mission to annex someone. Retake Cuenca. What is Cuenca? Oh, it's this one. So they want me to declare war on the... basically the Castilians in order to take the province of Cuenca. But no, I'm not going to do that right now. Instead I shall build a shipyard in Nantes, as the burghers want me to. Where's the province of Nantes? This one. So we shall build shipyard in here, and in order to finish this mission we shall build a dock in Finistère. And we will. Great. And there's the techs that we can take now. The military tech and soon the diplomatic tech as well. And new types of infantry, which are, in this case will be Landsknecht infantry. The defensive kind of it. And another thing that we might be able and might be willing to do is at some point attack the Duchy of Lower Burgundy, and when it will be weak we shall vassalize them, either militarily or how it's called, diplomatically. Diplomatically we are going to vassalize them, because I hope the Lombardians will eat at least half of it, and that way it will be possible for us to vassalize them. Or maybe not, who knows. But they are doing a pretty good job with crushing them, actually. That wouldn't help you though when I declare war on you, Lombardy. And I will declare war on you at some point. I don't like you. And when I don't like someone, they are usually suffering. Oh, so they accepted peace and they didn't even take anything. They only pillaged their capital. Interesting. Weird, but interesting. So we did that, and now we can click on this button, Brest Dockyards. That would give us, wow, 5 early Carracks in Finistère for 0 cost. Huh. I'm okay with that. As well as that gave us, oh, it's dry dock, it's not the grand shipyard sadly. But I will build a shipyard in this province. Now, let's think about what we are going to do next. Since it's time to finish, or at least soon time to finish the episode. Let's think what we're going to do next. And we cannot declare war on the Andalusians because we have a peace treaty for the next 4 years still, but we won't be able to vassalize these guys. They're just too big. More than 100 development, sadly, yes. But can we do that? Can we do this with you? Ooh, we're actually pretty close to this. Friendly attitude. Military power, pen is mightier than the sword. Difference. Okay, it's pretty good, but still not good enough. Even if we marry them, that would give us plus 10, then if we go for full trust, that will give us plus 6. We already have 6 diplomatic reputation, so it will leave us with -6. It is possible to get to the required amount of deep rep, but it's not gonna be easy, and I think we won't be able to get there before we annex Gascony. So yeah, sadly we won't be able to do that right now. Bohemia declared war on Styria with the cleansing of heresy. Oh, that's interesting. So the Protestants are now so bold as to declare war on the proper Catholics and take their positions from them. And also Tunisians are starting to raid our lands in here, so we shall send our fleet to protect our shores in those regions. Let's take these guys. Let's hire and okay, leave it without an admiral because we need the deep points right now for the tech. So instead we shall send this fleet to here without an admiral. And you shall hunt pirates in Valencia. So Barcelona was quite a big city, interestingly. Okay, also it's time to finish the episode actually. So, yeah. I told you what I'm going to do next. Yeah, I think it's the moment when I leave you. Sadly, as sad as it is. But I thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoy this campaign, let me know by liking, sharing and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one, my friends. Goodbye.